Okay, to take IELTS preparation from basic to advanced, you had to follow some steps in a serial order. Like at first, there are 4 modules in IELTS exam. like like there are 4 modules in IELTS exam: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So if you want to take preparation, at first you should focus on listening. At first you should complete the listening test, and then you should complete the reading module, and then writing, then speaking. Okay, because the listening module is pretty easy than other module. So if you had a great expertise in this field, so you can have a confidence and you will get motivation to complete the other modules. So even 90% student try this method because this method help them to achieve a good band score. Like for okay, so how to complete listening band score? Okay, listening module, there are four section in listening module. Like there are 40 questions, and each section is made of 10 questions. So 10 questions, 4 sections, so that means total 40 questions in listening. So if anyone want to get band 7, he should achieve 30 points or 30 marks. And if a student want to get 6, he should get 23. And if a student want to get 6.5, he should get 27 marks. So that's the point. And at the first of the practice, you should try to achieve a minimum 25 or 27 score. And if you can get this score, then you can shift to another module, and that's will be the proof that you are you completed your listening module as preparation. So okay, now how to do preparation in listening module? For listening module, there are, I already said that I already mentioned, and there are 4 sections. So at first you should complete the section 1. Like there are section 1 which is most of the questions are gap fill question. So and this is the most easiest question in IELTS exam. So most, even 90% student get 10 out of 10 in this section, because this module is because this section is too much easy. So if you want to take preparation, so you can start with this module. So at first you should take preparation on listening section 1. So you should search videos on YouTube like Asad Yaqub listening section 1, Asad Yaqub. Then you will get 10 to 12 videos. You should watch them and make notes and understand the videos, and then keep practice on the on from Cambridge book. Okay, then after completing the section 1, you have to focus on section 2. You can also focus on section 4, because the section 4 also careful question, but these questions are all too much hard in IELTS listening test. So you can do later. Okay, so I did at first listening section 1, then listening section 2, then listening section 3, then listening section 4. So you can try this method, and this will be helpful. Okay, so in listening section, then you can go for listening section 2. You can search videos listening section to Asad Yaqub, and after watching this 10 to 12 videos, you already gained a good expertise in section 2. Then you can practice from Cambridge books, and then you can move to listening section 3. Again, similarly, you can watch listening section 3 Asad Yaqub videos, and then you can move to listening section 4 Asad Yaqub videos. You should just type listening section 4 Asad Yaqub. Best, that's all. So after, by doing all the sections, you are well prepared for IELTS exam, and then you are well prepared for listening test, not the whole IELTS test. Okay, and then you can go. Okay, the 2 more channel I had to suggest, that the name is Project IELTS and IELTS Bangla. I already mentioned this subject in this channel, because this channel, okay, from the Asad Yaqub channel, you should try like this: Asad Yaqub section listening section 1, Asad Yaqub Asad Yaqub. But from this to both, from these two channels you should watch videos via playlist wise. Like they have created a playlist for listening, for reading, for writing, for speaking, and you should first complete the listening playlist from both the channel, like from IELTS Bangla and Project IELTS, because they teach in Bangla, of IELTS exam preparation. So the student who is weak in IELTS preparation, so he can get good tips from them. Okay, I just want to say you that you should just follow this three channel: Asad Yaqub, then Project IELTS, then IELTS Bangla. That's all. No need to follow too much channel and too much OS and too much tricks, because you will then mix up and you will unable to answer the right question. Okay, then then after completing the listening, by using this method you can complete your listening. Okay, then you should move on IELTS reading. For a complete reading module, you should watch videos from Project IELTS and IELTS Bangla. For listening, you can first watch videos of Asad Yaqub, then IELTS Bangla and Project. But for reading test, you can follow the you can follow the IELTS Bangla and Project IELTS videos, because they describes clearly how to answer all the questions. Okay, then you can also follow some videos from Asad Yaqub, and Asad Yaqub is not good at Asad Yaqub's reading tutorials is as not good as this. But one website is very helpful for reading, which is IELTS Jackie. So IELTS Jackie is best for IELTS reading test preparation. You should visit www.ieltsjackie.com, or you can search Google IELTS Jackie on Google. Then you can find a website there. All the tricks and tips for listening, reading, writing, speaking are given, and all these are very helpful. So for reading test, it is obvious, must be recommended. Okay, then after, okay, there are almost 12 types question. In reading test there are almost 12 types question. First you should complete the gap fill questions. Yes, gap fill questions, like you should complete the gap fill question from reading test. Then you should complete yes, no, not given, or true, false, not given questions from the reading test. Then you can focus on matching questions, name matching, sentence ending matching, paragraph matching, etc. Because the gap fill is much easy than true false not given. Then but this already two questions are easy, but the matching questions, sentence ending makes, name match, all the questions are too much hard, and you can do it later. So you can take preparation from IELTS and one by one topic. Not there are three pages in this module, and what kind of question will be on what pages, it is not mentioned, and any kind of question can appear in any kind of pages. So you should complete this by question pattern, not by pages, and not by pages 1, pages 2, pages 3, but you should complete it by question pattern, like gap fill, then true false not given, then matching questions, etc. Also MCQ. Okay, then after completing the reading, you should complete the writing test. Okay, for writing test I must suggest a channel which is IELTS Up. This channel is very interesting and very helpful for IELTS writing preparation, and you will get too much information in it. So was they have already 7 or 9 videos, and all the videos are very much informative, so you can watch this. And a PDF I must recommend it, who is this Rachel Mikkel. You can search it, Rachel Mikkel writing PDF on Google. Then you can find a PDF, you can download it, or you can buy a book, Rachel Mikkel writing book 1+2, who is very good book for writing. So you can download PDF, or you can buy book from the library. And if you watch IELTS App videos, and if you read the Rachel Mikkel PDF or book, you can understand how to write good writings in good writing in IELTS writing. For writing task, for writing there are two tasks: writing task 1, writing task 2. For writing task 1 you have 20 minutes to answer, and for writing task 2 you have 40 minutes to answer. So, and the marks are also different, must vary on more marks also vary on writing task 2. It's twice, it marks will twice and sum of the task 1 and after divided by 3. So this will calculate the writing task 2 marks. And normally writing task 1 questions are bar graph, line graph, maps, process diagram, pie chart, etc. And for writing task 2 there are several questions like do you agree, disagree, discuss both view and give your opinion. To what extent you agree or disagree, is it positive or negative, what is the problem and solution, like crime is growing up in teenagers, what is the problem, what is the causes of it, and what is the solution of it. And like other question like teenagers should use mobile phone, do you agree or disagree, and etc. This kind of question you get all kind of questions in Rachel Mikkel and Alsab. And one more PDF I am giving. Okay, then you have already completed 3 module. Then you have to focus on speaking. For speaking you had watch videos on YouTube on how to answer the questions, and you should must buy a book or download a PDF of Kiran Mekar. You can search on Google Kiran Mekar speaking PDF, Kiran Mekar speaking PDF latest. So you get the latest version of speaking PDF of Kiran Mekar. Then you can get ideas of how to answer questions for speaking test. You will there are 3 parts. For part 1 you will ask some basic question. For part 2 you had to describe 2 minutes, and for part 3 you had to again answer some questions which is too much hard than part 1. So how to answer this question and how to answer 2 minutes in part 2, all this you will get on YouTube and in Kiran Maker's speaking PDF book. So you can follow this, and that's all the preparation. And and lastly I must advise you that don't do register IELTS before you are well prepared, because I see many YouTube channels suggest that you should register for IELTS exam before 1 month or before 2 months, and then you will get motivation to read more and etc etc. But I think this is not good, because many students do this, and but their exam is knocking at the door and they are not well prepared, so they lost their too much money and also too much time, and they got the frustration by failing in the exam. So don't do this. I must suggest if your targeted score is 6.5, you should correct 26 must be. You should correct must 27 questions in listening and 27 question in reading, and you should get must 6.5 in writing by a by checking a good teacher. Okay, you should get a 6.5 in speaking by doing a test from a good teacher. If you are then if that means I am saying that you should attend mock test, and if you get 6.5 then you should register. If you don't get mock test and do register before 1 month, you had a large possibility to fail in the exam and to lose your money, to get frustration, etc. So do a mock test, and do after getting the mock test result 6.5 or 7, then you can register as early possible, and then you should not do late. Then if you got your mock test result, and you should register for after 3-4 days or 7 days, within 7 days you should take the IELTS test. So so all of you should follow that. You should register your IELTS exam before 4, 5 or 7 days, not 1 month ago. It is very good. So remember it and keep practicing. And most of the people are saying they get band 7 within 7 days. They got band 7 within 30 days. I think all these are not available for us like normal student. We are not too much brilliant and we are not legend students, so we are general student, and for the most of general student you had to study 2, 3, 4 or even 5 months for IELTS preparation. So it depends on how is your English efficiency, how is your English English efficiency, or how is your English level. So that's all. Don't try to know how many days he or she is take preparation and what they get. No matter they can get, no matter they can get seven result within 7 days, but you will not get 7 band within 7 months. So this is not a motivation for taking preparation. So keep your motivation on your ability, on your progress. So that's all.